Sonic the Fighter is a game where I can finally beat the shit out of Sonic for yelling bounce pad every 2 seconds.
Hey Sonic.
Anyway, Sonic the Fighter is a fighting game as suggested by the title.
Originally published in 1996 as an arcade game, it made its way as a port on the Nintendo GameCube and the PlayStation 2 in 2005. Its final and most recent port was on PSN and XBLA in late 2012.
In the game, you are able to control 8 main characters and 3 hidden ones. You have your main characters returning like Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Amy, etc. But then you also have some other characters returning from the Sonic universe thrown in there like SPO, Bean, Fang, and Bark.
Bark, as in a dog?
Nope, he's a polar bear.
There are 2 core game modes in Sonic the Fighter's arcade, which are sort of like your story mode, and just versus, where you beat the shit out of your friends using your favorite Sonic characters.
Ha, told you shouldn't have skipped leg day, Knuckles. Wait, what? Oh god, no, stop! Surprisingly, this game actually has a storyline. Dr. Eggman, or Robotnik, whatever you want to call him, has created Death Egg 2, a cheap knockoff of Death Star from Star Wars or something, honestly. Half the time this guy just rips off Star Wars. Tails has managed to create a ship that can take someone to the Death Egg and kick Eggman's ass. Problem is, Tails decided that the ship he made has to run on KSL emeralds, 8 of them.
Gee, Tails couldn't have made the ship run off anything else.
So for whatever reason, a fighting tournament is held to decide who gets to go on the ship. Throughout the stages, you fight each of the main playable characters and get an emerald from each of them. Now, if you chose Sonic, the second last battle will be a clone version of you. Eggman comes out of nowhere, clones you, and then you have to fight yourself. After defeating yourself as a clone, you get the last Chaos Emerald.
Now, with all 8 Chaos Emeralds in your hands, you take the fight to Metal Sonic and Eggman.
You kick Metal Sonic's ass and fight Eggman, which is by far one of the most pathetic boss battles I've ever played. Look at this. And you save the day and the end. What a simple story. Well, what more can you expect from a fighting game that was released in an arcade? So, it's pretty good. The fighting in this game is fairly simple. You have your simple punches, grabs, and kicks, barriers, which is the way your characters block the enemy's attacks, and finally your combination of moves that are special to each of the characters. And if you're an achievement hunter or a trophy hunter, you'll probably love this game. Most, if not all, achievements can be unlocked within one playthrough, within 10 minutes or less. It's an easy 400 game score for playing on Xbox.
Did somebody say, achievements?
Anyways guys, that ends today's episode of the Game Bros. As always, if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and like for future videos.